Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Freebeat, and this is Sample Something. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sample Something Season 1, Episode 4. We have just arrived at the Arizona Welcome Center on the border of Arizona and New Mexico after spending, 6 days at your family's house in New Mexico. We didn't really film anything because that was...
Spending time with my family.
Yeah, spending time with her family. It was the vacation part of the vacation. And there's another vacation part of the vacation coming up. But yeah, we just wanted to take it easy. I did, however, record a couple samples. Now, the first sample we recorded was a very old church in downtown Albuquerque, New Mexico. They had a giant church bell that was kind of on display, and I just flicked it with my finger, and I'll play that for you right now. The second sample I recorded was a portion of Old Route 66 known as the Singing Highway. And I believe there's actually several sections of Singing Highway, but the one we recorded was just east of Albuquerque. And the road plays America the Beautiful when you drive kind of on the shoulder. We were driving with Lady Freebeat's dad, and he took us down that way several times, which was a lot of fun. Here's the recording. So while Lady Freebeat and I continue on our way to our next grand destination, let's send it back to the studio and see what we can do with those two samples. All right, so here we are back at the SmplTrek, and I have gone ahead and loaded up the sample of that church bell. I've got it loaded into an instrument track here, so it's pitched across the keys chromatically, and I have actually not listened to it yet. I normalized it and trimmed it, and that's it. So here we go. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to fit into the song or the structure of the song that we started to work on last time, which I will play for you all in just a bit, just in case you've forgotten what it sounded like, or if you are just randomly finding the show at episode 4. If that's the case, you should go back and start from episode 1. So let's actually go program a very, very basic line in here so we can actually have our sound playing while we mess with those EQ settings. So here we go. Okay. Cool. Mixer, here we go. Actually, it kind of works with the high pass there, doesn't it? Yeah. I actually kind of like that. It might work in the context of our song, actually. Let's erase what we've got on the sequencer there. I'm not actually in our song project right now. I wanted to load into a blank project to just play with this. The main one's getting kind of crowded. Yeah. Maybe not in anything polyphonic. I don't think that chord sounds too good, although the tail end of it is kind of cool. Kind of with that wow. But who knows? That might be something fun to put into like a chorus or something in the background. Yeah, you know, like a little bell or something. Super cool. Let's go into effects really quick and actually put some like chorus on this and see how that sounds. Maybe not the best effect. How about with one of these amps here? Screw it, let's go metal amp. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we leave the insert effects off. Let's go back to the mixer real quick and send this to our reverb. Whoop, that one, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Don't forget, by the way, we are going to be going into our DAW at the end of this. The SmplTrek can export stems, so we will be exporting everything into our DAW, in this case Ableton, and we will be able to shape some things from there too. So I'm not actually super concerned with the sound itself. I think the basis of the sample is going to be good enough with that high-pass filter to hopefully make it into our final track. And before I forget, I'm going to save this as its own new project. And then in a future episode, I'm sure we will merge it in with the other one. However, we do have another sample to play with, and it is Lady Freebeat and myself and her dad driving down the singing highway in New Mexico. I'm not sure if this sample is going to work for anything. I don't really think so, not in the context of what we're trying to make here. That's kind of a cool effect, though. Huh, I don't know, maybe we could grab something out of that. Let's once again go to a high-pass filter and see if we can't get some of that road noise out of there. I don't know. Don't know if I'm digging it. You know, I wonder if we could play like a solo on that, actually. I don't know. That might be something we have to come back to in the future once our song has a bit of structure to it, and we, know more the sounds that we're actually after. But I'm going to keep that one on the back burner, just like I'm going to keep this one on the back burner as well. They are both definitely weird, but I think they might actually have some potential in the context of our final track. So now that we've checked out those two samples here on the SmplTrek, let's get back out there on the road. Hey everybody, welcome to our almost final destination for the day. Nothing too special, it's just the Grand freaking Canyon. I know the lighting is not great on me right now, but you don't really care about that, do you? Look at that view. I have wanted to come here since I was a little boy. This is my first time ever making it finally to the Grand Canyon. And I live in Oregon, which is not that far away. I think it's about a day's drive, like 18 hours, something like that. And I've never been here in my entire life. So to finally see this in person, just amazing. You've never been here either, have you? No. What do you think?
I'm a little in disbelief right now. I don't know if you can hear any of that.
It's very windy.
Feels good.
No, I didn't. You
Hi.
It honestly doesn't even feel real. Like, it feels like a painting. It does not seem like this is actually here. But at over 270 miles long and a mile deep at its deepest point, it is very real, and it's a long way down. Did you get it? All right, we're here at the studio lookout, overlooking, of course, the beautiful Grand Canyon, and I found our first sample of the Grand Canyon. We're going to sample this, which is the coin-taking mechanism here on this telescope, which we didn't bring any coins. Whoops. All right, back in the studio with sample number 3 for the day, which is the coin mechanism on the telescope that we ran into at this really cool lookout point in a gift shop at the Grand Canyon. We didn't really film the gift shop because there were a ton of people in there. And then in the back of the gift shop, we found this staircase that connected to this whole art museum. It was just amazing. But the telescope coin mechanism sounded really cool. As you can hear, it sounds really cool on the SmplTrek too. Okay, and right out of the gate, I'm noticing that it's just about the tempo of the track that we've been working on in the previous 3 episodes. The da 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 da. Yeah, it's kind of like a gallop almost. You know what? Let's actually save this real quick here and go back to the season 1 melody project that I came up with. Let's have a listen. Yeah, you know what? I want to go ahead and import this right into this project. I was not planning on doing this actually yet anyway. Eventually I wanted to do it, but not right now. Let's go ahead and sequence this just like this and see how it sounds. That's pretty cool. Let's drop the tempo just a hair. We're at 156. Let's go down to 153. Yeah. You know, I'm kind of feeling like most of the samples from this season are going to wind up being extra percussion type things that we just scatter throughout this entire track all over the place. And it's places like this that make me feel really good about that decision. Obviously, right now, it kind of sounds almost gross, kind of wet in the context of the song. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I feel like it's going to be able to slot in really, really well with a little bit of processing. And external effects, whether those occur on here or in the DAW, remains to be seen. But yeah, I'm just going to play with a few things really quick while we listen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden it's almost like a shaker. That's so cool. Let's go into the insert effect. Is there a good delay here? Yeah, there's delay on. We're going to send this to target 5, our one-shot track. And let's go into the settings for that. We want, actually, BPM sync. We're going to go 1/8 notes. Oh, come on. Just like that, we've got a shaker. And it's got a little bit of swing to it almost because of how, the timing was when I turned it and how that timing checks out against our 153. Is that what we were at, BPM? Yeah, let's crank it up 1 and see how that sounds. No, I like it way better at 53. Let's try 152, actually. Nope, 153. That's it. Amazing. Feels like it was supposed to be there, That's so cool. All right, awesome. Well, I mentioned there was a little gift shop that we were in where in the back it kind of opened up into an art museum. Why don't I show you that? Let's go there now.
That's my brother hanging there. My friend got behind a big rock so I wouldn't get close. I'm halfway down to the waterfall, picking up a tar stone over 1,000-foot drop. Those wet ropes spun into hundreds of turns so that I couldn't get him up or down.
But, the nice part is the climb up and north end is mostly like this in shape. Yeah. And it's
So we are on the Bright Angel Trail right now, which actually goes down into the canyon, I think some 1,500 feet down over 7.8 miles. And it's not recommended if you're out of shape. So we did the first, it'll be about 1.5 miles by the time we're done. And yeah.
Round trip.
Round trip, I think that feels good. But I mean, look at that. We started way up there. Now we're going through that rock and yeah. As you also saw, I did get another sample of the sound of the Bright Angel Trail under my own 2 feet here at the Grand Canyon National Park. So pretty happy with 2 samples from here. See you at the top. All right, well, I'm going to give myself a break there and let me catch my breath while we pop into the studio to play with our final sample for this episode, the sound of my footsteps on the Bright Angel Trail. Which we took about 3/4 of a mile down into the Grand Canyon and then came back up. And the sun was just starting to go down just a little bit. And I mean, it looks great on video, but it was unbelievable in real life. One of the one of the prettiest, craziest things I've ever seen. Just absolutely amazing, and an experience I will definitely never forget. I would love to hike the full thing someday, but a little out of shape for that, as you could probably tell in the video. Let's go ahead and actually extend this sample out here and have a listen. See what it sounds like. Kind of like the sound of whatever that is jingling around there, the metallic sound. Maybe my keys? I'm not sure. I can't really remember. We're still in this project, by the way. And I've still got that shaker going, which was the telescope coin-operated mechanism there. Let's actually go into this sample, though, and let's grab one of those footsteps. That's a good one right there. It's got a little pitched element to it, too. Let's zoom in just in case that first one doesn't work. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Almost sounds like a hand clap, doesn't it? Definitely has like a stacked, multiple hands hitting at the same time vibe to it. This is the latest I've ever filmed anything for Freebeat, by the way. It's like 9:15 p.m. So forgive me if I stumble over my words. Oh, that's perfect. That's so good, actually. Let's zoom in and just tidy that up a bit, yeah? You know, I'm really starting to dig the 4-knob interface here, just in terms of navigating the samples. It kind of feels like the MPC, which, granted, I haven't sampled too much on that because I just haven't really clicked with it. But I am liking the integration of these knobs here. Okay, I think that's good. That's better. There we go. I'm going to leave the tail on it. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get some reverb on that now. So we will go to the mixer, send effect. That's cool. Let's just hear what it sounds like with the EQ. Not really after anything in particular, just kind of looking at how the preset, stuff sounds here. That's pretty intense. I think I might just leave it off for now, though. Yeah, doesn't mean I'm not going to play with effects on it, though. We do have the delay sent to that clip right there, so we will have to steal something from it, but I just want to see how it sounds. So I'm going to change the target to C, track 6. There's Ottawa. Maybe it doesn't need anything. Yeah, maybe it doesn't need anything, for now anyway. So we'll leave the insert effect on track 5 there. Let's go ahead and put this in our track here. You know what? Screw it. Let's just put it on 2 and 4 and see how it sounds. Okay, so obviously in the long run, what we will do is we will stretch this way out. Whoop, wrong knob, this one. Stretch it way out to 128 measures or however long sorry, not 128 measures, 128 steps, or however long we need, adjusting the actual note length, and turn that and actually write a part in there that, makes total sense rather than just 2 and 4 of every measure. But I kind of like how that sounds. So how about you enjoy some more footage of the Grand Canyon? There's some stuff that I filmed earlier in the day that I didn't really have a place to put in, so I'll just put some of that in now. And just like we did in episode 3, I'll kind of have a jam with some of the progress that we made today. Enjoy! Well, what'd you think?
Speechless.
We have spent about 5 hours here at the Grand Canyon. We checked out the visitor center as well as the village, and we barely scratched the surface of what you can do here, but we are on quite a long trip, and we still have about an hour's drive back to the town of Williams, which is where we're staying tonight. What do you think? 5 more minutes taking in the views?
Yeah, sounds good.
Until next time, Grand Canyon. Williams, Arizona, here we come. Well, we have arrived at our final destination for the evening, Williams, Arizona, aka the gateway to the Grand Canyon, nestled along the old Route 66. Now, Route 66 is actually a little foreshadowing of the main portion of our journey tomorrow, so I'm not going to spoil too much of that, but I will just say Lady Freebeat and I have been wanting to take a road trip along Route 66 for a very long time, since like before we were dating. So it's going to be really special for us, I think. We're not going to be on it for too long because we will be on the Interstate 40 for a lot of our journey tomorrow, but we are going to veer off onto the old Route 66. Should be pretty exciting. So with that, I do think we are going to wrap things up for the night. Thank you so very much for watching Season 1, Episode 4 of Sample Something. If you did enjoy this episode, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you know the drill. Thumbs down is okay too. If you want to see more, be sure to click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. If you want to help out the channel even further, you can support us over at patreon.com/freebeat. Reward tiers start as low as just $1 a month, and other reward tiers actually include things like all of the samples from this season of Sample Something, from all of the seasons that we might film of Sample Something, Discord server, weekly behind the scenes vlogs, tons of stuff. It's a lot of fun and it helps the channel out. So with that out of the way, thank you all so very much for watching. We'll see you next time on Sample Something. Bye everybody.